So we're playing in a standard arena environment right now where I think a lot of people have forgotten one of the aspects of having a good deck, and that is going to be evasion. Yes, and I do fall prey to this as well. I haven't been playing many flyers at all, but I haven't seen many either. We're going to change that a little bit today, but we're going to do it in a way that is unique and interesting as well. So we're building this deck around the idea of whenever you draw your second card each turn, ... With Gixian Puppeteer is each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. For Faerie Vandal is put a 1/1 counter on Faerie Vandal, and with the Gurgling Anointer, it is a 1/1 counter as well. So we're going to have these 2 flyers in the air swinging in every single turn, growing larger because we're going to be drawing cards with the Gixian Puppeteer. We're going to be drawing cards with the Academy Lore Master to get 1/1 counters on these. But these guys in the air are going to be our damage dealers. This is how we're getting the damage off, and the Gixian Puppeteer is just icing on the cake, where your opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life every time that you draw your second card per turn. Yes, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be flying over the opponent and popping them in order to draw more and more cards. In fact, let's do something like this. Yeah, right like that. We want more flyers. We want more chances to hit the opponent in the air. Actually, let's just completely just do this. Yeah. We might as well go all in on this idea of just drawing cards, putting 1/1 counters on flyers, and dealing damage with our dudes on the ground. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be putting 1/1 counters on things, drawing cards, and destroying creatures with the pretty decent amount of removal we have in here. The cut downs, the go for throws, the Infernal Grasps. Celestus gives us a little bit more ability to draw more cards if we don't have the Gixian Puppeteer on the battlefield, or Tainted Indulgence considers, or Thirst for Discoveries in hands. In our sideboards, we just literally have more control with Go for the Throat, Scatter Race, Essence Scatters, a Devious Cover-Up just in case, Path of Peril will get rid of any kind of aggro deck we go up against, some Syncopates, and some Rona's Vortexes. Yep, this is the deck. We're going to try to get in there, and we're going to try to get a lot of damage off on our grounded opponents and see if we can't sneak some wins out of this meta. And if you're interested, we only have 13 rares in here outside of the mana base. I'm imagining most people have the mana crafted, so I'm not really considering that too much when it comes to budget decks or not. Most of the things in here are, like, most of the things that make this deck actually work are uncommon. You've got your Tainted Indulgence, your Considers here, your Faerie Vandals, and your Anointers are all uncommon. And your Thirst for Discovery also uncommon. The rares and mythics in here are the Gixian Puppeteer, which is necessary for this kind of a deck. But the Kaito Shizukis and the Sheoldreds and the Evolved Sleepers, I don't really think are super important for this deck, but you know, maybe just a Gixian Puppeteer, the Evolved Sleeper. We'll talk about ways to make this deck cheaper at the end of the video if you want to stick around. And we'll see if we can make this a little bit more budget friendly. But this is the kind of build that I want to work with right now, because this is very close to the deck that I built on my previous video. I did make some changes to it. As you can well see, I have a Celestus and stuff like that, if you caught that other video. If not, I'll link it down in the description below. And let's go ahead and get into this and see how this guy's gonna do in today's ranked standard play. Make sure you like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel a lot, gets this video out to more people. And thank you for your support, by the way. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's see how this does. We're definitely going to play first. And it doesn't look like it's gonna want to give us any lands. Well, we'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. 2 lands, I've kept worse. We're probably drawing a card off of the Consider here. Yep, he's just going to gain a life with the Scoured Barrens. I don't want to give that up. We need that Evolved Sleeper. We draw the land anyway, and it's time to go into that Faerie Vandal. Might as well start to grow him as soon as possible. Draws another card off the backwater, it looks like. And we will respond with Underground River. And thinking about this a little bit, we'll probably consider... I don't think we want the land. We want to start getting rid of lands, even though... Yep, see, I'm really good at drawing lands. Swing in for 2 and respond with an Evolve the Sleeper. Opponent plays a Swamp. And, what? Rietu Sentinel. Mills 3 cards, put target card from graveyard to the bottom of his library, owner's library. Okay. Haven't seen this card being played too much, but, you know. Target player mills 3 cards. He's going to let me mill 3. Sheoldred goes away. That's pretty gross. Will evolve the Sleeper. Paying 1 life to do so. We get another Consider. And another Faerie Vandal. And this is the beauty of this. We are going to pay a life. We definitely want to draw that. But we get all this power in the air. It's something I have seen pretty rarely in today's Standard. Never forget about evasion. Alright. Well, there goes my Gixian Puppeteer. Or does it get rid of the Thirst? He gets rid of the Gixian Puppeteer. Mishra's Foundry. Very good. Well, if I do this twice, I'll take a damage. But we get really big, really fast. And now he's down to 10. A 4-5 and a 3-4 in the air, and Evolve Sleeper is a 4-4 already. And he's out. He didn't last very long there. He did not last. You know what's sad is he actually left the match so early that I don't even know what he has. So we're gonna go again. Evolve Sleeper, Tainted Indulgence, Thirst for Discovery, Infernal Grasp. We have ways of drawing cards, and that's what we need to be able to be doing. So, I think we could draw into the things that we really need. Faerie Vandal would love to draw you. Corrupt Court Official. Okay. Haven't seen much of this card at all. Go ahead and discard the river. Okay. Swing. Does he block? He does. Well, we will evolve him. Okay. Goes to opponent's turn. Circuit Mender. Okay. We're gonna swing. He blocks. We evolve the Sleeper. As so. Destroys that, draws a card. Not the best way to start the match, giving him an extra card off of the Mender, but there's another Mender. Blast Zone comes down. And since our Sleeper is big enough to kill the Mender anyway, we just swing again. He'll get another card off of this. He actually doesn't block this one. Interesting. Gurgling Anointer. And we'll go to the next turn. Twisted Embrace. Destroy target creature or planeswalker opponent controls. As long as enchanted or permanent is a creature, it gets +1/+1. What do you kill? The sleeper. Totally fine. We will be taking some damage here. Bet you feel real good about that, don't you, opponent? Now, cannot do Puppeteer and kill that creature, so what we're going to do, we're going to Infernal Grasp on the Mender. Yeah, go ahead and draw your card. Then we're going to do Thirst for Discovery. We did not get the 2 mana. That is quite a shame. What do we want to discard here? Probably the Marsh for sure. And then maybe... yeah. Tainted Indulgence. We did get to draw our second card, so... the Gurgling Anointer is a 2/4 now. When he dies, we can get the sleeper back. Oh, that's big. That is certainly big. That's a big boy. Ha. We don't have enough black. But we need to get that Laesa off of the field right now. That's like kind of necessary. Naked board Laesa. Get it off the field. It doesn't do any of the crazy shenanigans if you cast it with actual things on the field. Morbid Opportunist. So that was kind of a missed opportunity for the opponent. Okay. Whenever a creature with power equal to its toughness enters the battlefield, you may pay 1. If you do, draw a card. Okay. So I think we go with the Gix. We'll take a little bit more damage here. We can afford it. We can afford this. Yeah. Infernal Grasp on the Anointer. We get our sleeper back. Okay. Oh, nice little engine the opponent's got here. With the Symmetry Matrix and the Thraxodemon. But we are not planning to let him win. I don't know where our black mana is in this deck. Swinging with Gix. Does he double block? He does. We're gonna go after the Morbid Opportunist. Get that off of the field. And he's gonna start getting pinged for life. Now he draws card for turn, takes another 2 life. Now he can choose not to draw the extra card from the Symmetry Matrix. Oh, that's definitely good. That's very strong. Okay, goes to my turn. Still no black mana. Let's get the Gixian Puppeteer down. Yeah, we're not swinging here. But we will draw another card.
Powerful won't help. I'll do it I know something you don't know.
That's 4 life for us, -2 for the opponent. And let's move on. He's probably swinging with the Fleshmonger. Or Fleshgorger. Bloodsworn Squire comes out. He does get the flipping, too. Discard a card. Alright. Hey, Kaito.
Easy mission.
Got to love it. Here comes a Flesh Gorger. I'm gonna do it like this. Alright. Get the Anointer. He gets a ninja on the field.
I've got all kinds of connections.
Let's see what we could draw. My turn. Finally got our third black. Swinging. And then we draw a card. That's 2 more health for us.
What do we have here?
And a 1/1 counter on the Anointer. Opponent loses 2 health from the Sheoldred. Oh boy, and he Infernal Grasp my Shelly. It's a shame. Now, good thing is we got most of our land out of our library. 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we have any in the graveyard? 11, 12. Yeah. So exactly half of our land is gone. So we should actually be drawing magic cards now. We're going to have to say goodbye to Kaito. Okay.
Mission's compromised. Time to go.
Alright. Draws a card. We need to get this up to 4.
Secret I can't uncover.
Yeah, still 4 is the best way to do it. So we'll be doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Opponent. Pretty nice board state for the opponent. That is not what we needed at all. We continue to draw lands. Okay. Go after that Kaito. Now we need to draw actual magic cards, not just lands. If we can do that, that'd be just fine. Swings in with the ninja. He can swing heavier, but he's choosing not to. It's giving me an opportunity to stick in this game.
I know something you don't know.
Yep, you need a board wipe here, buddy. Please. Aha, Dollhouse of Horrors. Haven't seen a whole lot of Dollhouse. That's very good. Getting the Lisa back. Oh my god, we drew another mana. Is this just a gimme win for the opponent? I think it has to be.
Whoops. You
Right?
got me.
This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lands. 13! We've got 10 left in the deck and 35 cards left. I mean, should I just be stubborn and stick to it? I should, right? Alright. Alright, Aeronauts Wings. Equipped. I have map 2. No way. Alright. You know what? Kudos to you, opponent. Kudos to you. I know how to draw lands, but I do see that we need Path of Peril in here. We could get rid of the Celestus. We have plenty of ways to draw lands. Our cards. Draw lands. Like, I'm just expecting to just draw lands. Take down one of the considers. And I think that this looks alright. Now, we're going to have to draw something that's not a land in this match. That was absolutely incredible. Oh boy, oh boy. You hear all these rumors about the arena kind of pushing you towards a 500, maybe up or down, that 50% win ratio. And matches like that makes me think that, yeah, probably. We do have things we could do in this hand. Okay. Let's see what our opponent decides to do. Tap land. We throw a island down. Okay. Swamp. We probably want to Otawara next. Uh-oh. Artifact or creature card from it. And there goes Shelly. Ceremonial Knife. That's good. No Kaito.
You'll never
make ourselves a ninja.
I got someone on the inside who can help.
It's incredible when you actually have magic cards. Uh-oh, looking at that ninja. There's the Infernal Grasp on the ninja. Wow. Did not expect that. Honestly, did not. Okay. Gixian Puppeteer. And we will draw a card.
Thanks.
Discarding a card. Definitely discarding land. Seems to be all that we could really draw against this opponent. Who shuffled this deck? Who shuffled this? Morbid Opportunist comes off. Meh. Let's see what he does. Alright. Evolved Sleeper.
I know something you don't know.
And that's like the perfect draw. The perfect draw. Yeah. Finally, we got some luck on the draws. Got a good cut down action on the Morbid Opportunist. Doesn't get any good stuff off of the Morbid Opportunist. Other creatures dies. Right. Alright, that looks all cute and stuff, but go ahead and do this. You're out of mana, so... nice little tempo play. Swing. Now this is not fatal yet, but we're close. Puts him down to 6, and then we're going to draw another card. We're going to gain life. Opponent loses
There's
life.
No secret I can't uncover.
And we draw Shelly. Down to 4. You've got a lot to get out of this. Can't do it. Can't do it. Alright. Now I gotta recover my ranking because of my illness. So, got a little ways to go, but it works. The deck works out. Gonna go to play first, and we have 3 lands. Considers Tainted Indulgence, Cut Down, and Gurgling Anointer. Okay. We can work with this. Opponent goes down to 6. We don't need to draw our second card yet. That's not for a while. We'll probably hold to consider. Forest. And we move to my turn. Let's go with the Underground River again. And pass back. Plains. Oh, Ambush Paratrooper. Not sure what that's doing in a standard deck. For 5 creatures get +1/+1, I will let that pass. Don't want to waste removal on that for sure. Gurgling Anointer. Sentinel comes out. Here, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Well, there's nothing in the graveyard. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess there's no time like the present. Opponent seems really stuck on land. We're just gonna play the Shelly and then pass. Try to take advantage of him being stuck on lands. I don't know, I kind of feel bad for doing this. I mean, he's only got the 2 land. Okay. Consider. I'll put that into the graveyard. And we get a Mishra's Foundry, huh? Very nice. Swing. Have at ya. Nothing. Should be a nice and easy match, and then we go to round 2. Never underestimate your opponent, though. Swings in for 3. Okay, he gets to exile that. Just fine. That is totally 100% fine. Goes to my turn. I get to gain 2 life. He's gonna tap Shelly. Totally fine. I will Tainted Indulgence. We will discard another swamp. That gives me 4 life. And a 1/1 counter on the Gurgling Anointer. Swing out. Since he's blocking there, I'm going to go for the throat right here. That puts him down to a Trapper, and that's all that's left on his field. If he gets a 3rd land, I think he's going to be just fine. Down to 8 mana. Don't make a fool out of me. Make a good move. Wasteful Harvest. Alright, maybe not. Maybe not. He gets Chemical Honor Guard. Okay. Must have been some bad luck on the opponent's side. We're just going to say that that was bad luck. Bad news, Bears. Didn't really get to see a whole lot from the opponent. So, I mean, just sure. Go again. Alright. Considers Faerie Vandal. Right. Gurgling Anointer, Sheoldred, all the things a growing deck needs. Let's see what we let's see what the opponent can do this time. A forest and a bushwhack. Don't want to get stuck on land this time, it seems. Yep. Dropping down the river, passing turn. Leave a couple of different options. The nice thing about these is it leaves a couple of options open. This could be a cut down. Opponent has no fear and plays the Sentinel immediately. But this could very easily be either a draw or a removal. It ends up being a draw. Gixian Puppeteer. I'm going to draw it. I'm not super scared of that Sentinel. It looks like we draw the cut down anyway. Huh. I wonder if we should just get rid of that and pass turn. Slow the opponent down a little bit. Pretty good card here. A 3-2 for 2. He's going to mill 5, puts 1 into his hand. Probably a recruitment officer. That is indeed what he took back. We go with the Anointer. Yeah, recruitment officer hits the ground. Cather's Call. Okay. Unfortunately, that means that we're going to have to kill that. Really wanted to draw cards right there, but we do what we have to do. And I think we hold up the Anointer to block the human. We don't mind playing towards the later game. Our opponent seems to want to have a fast deck. Shelly! Come on out, girl. Swings in for 1. Now we have the Shelly to kind of do our blocking stuff for us. Broker's Hideout. So I was sick, right? I had to work a 60-hour work week, and then I was sick, so I didn't have time to really rank up or anything, but my god, I am facing some strange decks today. Yeah, get rid of that Sarah. That's too good. Let's draw some cards. Discarding the island. And then let's move in. Definitely facing some strange ones, though. And you lose 2 life. Cather's Call. Okay. Gets a 1-1. Uh-huh. Might as well play the land. Yeah, we might as well get the Faerie Vandal out. Then we thirst for discovery. Draw 3 cards. Discard the luckily drawn island. And look at all those procs. Look at that. I guess we could just go on in. Yeah. I was gonna say, opponent. Opponent down to 11. Nine. And does he just pass turn here? He plays a land. Okay. Let's get the Gixian Puppeteer down. Yes, opponent, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. And then we're going to consider. Faerie Vandal seems just fine. And then we get our procs. There's a 1/1, there's a life, there's a damage to the opponent, and then I guess we're swinging for 11. Blocks Sheoldred, double blocks a Sheoldred. Huh, not sure what's going on here. Okay, 1/1 counter. But you're still dead. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely glorious. Opponent gets to go first. So we got the Gixian Puppeteer. Got 2 of them. 3 lands. Tainted Indulgence. Kaito. Turn 3 we get Kaito. I don't see a whole lot we're doing on turn 3, though, so let's get rid of that. And we can kind of keep this. Turn 1 consider seems a little bit rough there. So we do it like this. Okay. Gets on turn 3. Or I'm sorry. Gurgling Anointer on turn 3. Puppeteer on turn 4. Alright. Let's get the Anointer out. And we're going to have to try to work around this a little bit. Witness protection. Gross. Yep. No reason not to swing with that. Shelly. It's all up to you, girl. All up to you, girl. Citizen's arrest. Man, oh man. Shelly. Shelly into Shelly. Alright. We just have to be faster than the opponent. Borrow time. My word. Hello. Get the Gex out there. Swinging through, drawing a card. Go for Throat is fantastic. Whatever he casts and then puts Dorothea on, we remove immediately. Temporary lockdown. Of course. But what are you getting? Thanks? Like, not really sure what the whole objective was there, but I'm sure the opponent had his reasons. Maybe. Oh well, swing it. Sometimes you gotta sit back and think. Too much removal is still too much removal. When you're playing, take advantage of the one mistake your opponent is inevitably going to make. Alright, he took my Gixian Puppeteer. There's Dorothea. Another one. We have not been able to really draw lands. You could go for the Throat on that. Got another go for the Throat in hand. Three, 6, it still wouldn't be fatal. But we can Thirst. There we go. We'll get him down to 1. And definitely taking the action. And take the action one more time. And I will discard Underground River. Down to 1. Opponent, what dost thou do? Okay, Tranquil Cove. Sky Blast plus Samurai. Another one. What do these even do? Oh, one less for each enchantment you control. Alright, you know what? You know what? It was a good game. But let's go ahead and get rid of this. Go on in. Game! Woohoo! Dimir. Path of Peril seems really bad here. Syncopate seems okay, but I mean, if that's what his deck is doing, if he's literally just arresting my dudes, maybe I actually want to get some negates in here. Go down one of these, go down the Celestus. Always seems to get cut. Always. Opponent was really fast to get back into here. Okay, bad mana base. Really bad mana base. So I think we mulligan it. I don't want to risk that mana base on the game. And sure, Puppeteer goes away. Tapped land. Okay. Putting out an island, passing turn. Got our second swamp for our Shelly. I think we'd be okay considering here. And I think we'll do okay chucking that. Evolve Sleeper. Move on. 3 mana. Opponent hasn't done anything yet, though. So I think we swing. It gets through. And then we Anointer. Need to get 1 more mana. Uh-oh. He's looking at my stuff. So opponent probably has removal. Citizen's Arrest. Yep, there it is. And he takes the right card, the Evolved Sleeper. We did not get mana for turn. We can consider here. We'll draw it. We'll kind of slow play it. We didn't really get to see what the opponent was doing last time, except for literally just removing creatures. So make him remove the Anointer, then move it into Shelly. But getting another 1/1 counter on the Anointer is probably good. Hallowed Haunting, that would make sense on why he was playing the kind of stuff he was. Alright. No big deal, we'll just swing in for Happy 2 and then Shelly. Probably gonna get removed. Well, we get that extra 2 damage off. Reliquary. Borrow time, there it is. I mean, I see what the opponent is trying to do with this. Actually, it's kind of working this time. Otawara. Alright, Faerie Vandal is good enough for us to draw. There we go. Now, I don't want to really play this as a land. I want to pick up one of those spirits. A second Hallowed Haunting. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, we're taking some damage here. Shelly? I think so. Swinging in for 1. I think opponent's got this one. We'll get him in the third. We'll get him in the third round. We'll do it. Wedding announcement. And that's game. That is game. Because he's swinging in for 15. We shan't go down without a fight. We shan't. Yeah, we will. Alright. So he's got... This whole deck is around borrowed time. Path of Peril is going to be paramount. One negate goes away. One... I don't know. I don't know. Cut down? One cut down. And maybe Rona's Vortex comes out in as well. Cut down can go away. And so can Infernal Grasp. I think this is going to look just fine. Rona's Vortex picks up those spirits. Path of Peril kills all of the spirits. Play first. 4 mana. Just 2 Considers and a Rona's Vortex. Don't think we could have asked for a worse... Yeah, we could have asked for a worse hand. This one here. Let's mulligan it one more time. Is this a force loss? Ouch. That is awfully painful. I don't know if we can win this. Don't know if we can do it. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Well, okay. Yep. We'll evolve the Sleeper because that is all we can do. We're stuck on 1 land. Oh my god. We got a second land. Alright. We're going to have to hope the opponent has a slow start as well. Okay, pass. My turn. Hey, mana. Pause. Opponent's got something. There is a stick. It might be from the Field of Ruin. But regardless, I've got to start drawing some cards. So Kaito, I'm hoping resolves. He's going to Field of Ruin, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to Field of Ruin. Literally what that does is it just gives me an untapped swamp. Now we draw a card. Path of Peril looks fine. Shelly's looking awfully good for us. But so is the Gixian Puppeteer. There's a Hallowed Haunting. Goes to my turn. Still no land. Play the Anointer. Swing in for 2. Draw a card. That pumps the Anointer.
What do we have here?
And we draw Go for the Throat. mana. Borrowed time.
Oh, there will be.
He grabs a
next
Kaito.
time.
Witness protection on the Anointer. Okay. Swing. Opponent. Double blocking the legitimate business person? All right. Like, whichever. We're gonna pump the sleeper. Like, let's just do it the correct way. It's been a strange day in the arena today. I'll take a damage, and yep, definitely want to dig out that land. Got our land drop for turn, that's great. I need to start building my rank back up after the long work week and then the illness. Wedding announcement, very nice. Okay. Sacrifices the reliquary. Swings for 2. I will let that pass. We did not get land for turn. It's quite a shame, actually. Swing. If you double block here. Okay, good. He single blocks. He did it correctly. Shelly. He's probably hitting Shelly with some removal. I would. Gets a 1/1. Alright. Still no mana, which is incredible. So, I think we swing. We might evolve the sleeper here. Ah, all after the Shelly. Okay. Rona's Vortex. Pick that up. Oops, I should have drawn this card earlier. I will do it now. And I got a mana! Yay! I love it when I draw mana. I think this was the match we started with 1 mana, right? Down to 5 cards. Oh, what a strange matchup. Shelly goes away. We're down to the sleeper. Temporary lockdown. Alright. Alright. Puppeteer. Evolve Sleeper. We will keep coming at you, bro. I know you have a lot of removal in there. Dorothea. We'll go for the throat, get rid of that Dorothea. This is game. This is game. He hasn't blocked that. Right. We've drawn only one card. And we Tainted Indulgence, draw 2 cards, and then we discard a card. I guess we discard the negate. And he should get 2 damage here, and he does. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. What a strange last game. And by sheer luck, this deck did actually pretty well when it into standard ranked, but to be honest, it wasn't gold. I haven't had time to rebuild my rank while I've been sick, while I've been working that really long 60-hour week. Oh man, it's been a long season for me with things outside of Magic the Gathering arena. But alas, I am back, and as promised, we are going to talk a little bit about how to make this deck a little bit cheaper. Though I like Celestus here and really like the Kaito Shizuki's, we could probably reduce this cost a little bit by removing the Celestus and maybe removing either the Kaito Shizuki or, man, I don't know what else. I would say that the Sheoldred could be removed, but it works so well in this deck, in this archetype, that we really want to keep it around. This line right here is really cheap. This line is really cheap. I'm really thinking to reduce the Gix Yawgmoth Preator. And the reason why is we're not swinging as wide as we would want to have that creature in here. It would be better with a wider deck, a more aggro deck. This is not supposed to be super fast. So what we could do is we could increase the Evolved Sleeper and maybe go for some more along the lines of Thirst for Discovery. This reduces the price of this deck quite a bit. It gets rid of 1 rare, but you replace it with the Sleeper. But, you know, 2 mythics, and it could go down to 4 Thirst for Discoveries, 4 Evolved Sleepers. I still like Kaito in here, but you could technically reduce the Kaitos and the Sheoldreds too if you really want to go all the way into kind of a really budget build. Well, the door moved. The house is haunted. Yes, where were we? Haunted houses, haunted houses, haunted houses. Reducing costs. If you really wanted to, you could remove these Kaitos. And you could remove these Sheoldreds, but I think that everybody has those 4 cards. But just in case, let's remove, and let's try to get one more budget-friendly move in here. Go up on the Puppeteers. 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, and we want something that probably draws cards. No. We don't want that. Here's what we want to do. And I have remembered that there is a special little card that costs 2. That's called Evangel Synthesis. I was trying to think. I was stuck between the idea of either having something that drew you cards or something that gets pumped by things that draw cards. And Evangel Synthesis is actually kind of perfect for that spot. And there you go. This is how I would build it out to be much more budget friendly. I mean, looking at this, now we have 8 rares outside of the land base. And land base, I mean, we're expecting to have an expensive land base, but if you really wanted to, you can remove a Mishra's Foundry as well, and a Blast Zone, and add 1 more island, and 1 more swamp. And there you go. There is the budget rendition of this deck. I might take this into the arena. This would be the budget build that I would start with. Thank you for joining today. Make sure you've liked and subscribed to the video, and I'll see you again at the end of the week.